This is a Sports Catastrophe production. Hey there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to another episode of Sports Catastrophe Birthday Boy. And this is Birthday Boy is a star with the Golden State Warriors. He's been there all his career. He's a power forward, a three-time NBA champion, a three-time All-Star, and a Defensive Player of the Year in 2017. And he played for Michigan State, getting Michigan State not one, but two Final Four appearances in his college career. That's right. It's Draymond Green, one of the best power forwards in the past 10 years. He was drafted 35th in the 2012 NBA draft by the Warriors and has played a key role on their 15, 17, and 18 championship teams. Basically, the Warriors have what they call the death lineup. Basically, smaller basketball players than normal and all that. He sometimes plays as an undersized center. I mean, at 6'6", you're not really a center. But basically, in the trend of the NBA, versatile front court players capable of playing and defending multiple positions and spacing the floor. So anyway, Draymond went to Michigan State. He actually came off the bench for MSU as a freshman and got them to the championship game when they lost to, I would say Kentucky, but I'm probably wrong. The final, it was North Carolina who beat MSU. So basically, Draymond Green was part of the team that went to the finals. As a sophomore, he did okay and all that. Junior, then he was a junior and then a senior. When he was a senior, he got Michigan State into the Big Ten tournament championship, which obviously meant a berth in the playoffs. They ended up losing to Louisville and all that. So then he was given the 35th pick of the draft by the Warriors. There were a lot of big, giant misses. Despite the fact that the draft is most known for Anthony Davis, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, and Andre Drummond, Draymond Green fell off the flat. Let's look at the power forwards who drafted before him. Anthony Davis, okay. Thomas Robinson was a hack with Sacramento. He played for Kansas. He did okay for Kansas, but as an NBA, he sucked. John Hanson was drafted by Milwaukee out of North Carolina. Big miss. Royce White, he was okay for a while for Houston, but, Terrence Jones, when Houston got him from Kentucky, big mistake. Andrew Nicholson, Canadian, drafted by Orlando. Well, I'm Canadian. Jared Solinger, yeah, he was okay. I liked him. Miami took Arnett Moultrie from Mississippi State. Big bust. Yeah. Geez, so many teams could have had Draymond Green. So anyway, he signed a 3-year contract with the Warriors. A rookie contract in 2012. And he did okay and all that. He started to lose weight during the offseason towards his sophomore season in the NBA. And improved his three-point shooting and his defense. So basically, yeah. He did fine. He actually, in 2015, when he got his first NBA championship, he actually was runner-up in the Defensive Player of the Year and Most Improved Player award, which was amazing. All that. He got a triple-double in Game 6 of the NBA Finals, taking the center spot from Andrew Bogut. He became the 6th player in NBA history to record a triple-double in a Finals clinching game. During Magic, Larry Bird, James Worthy, Tim Duncan, and LeBron. His triple-double in Game 6, coming off replacing an injured center, was akin to Magic's moment in 1980 when Kareem was injured and couldn't play in Game 6 of the 1980 championship. So guess what? Magic came in and did that. And Draymond Green did that. Draymond Green helped the Warriors become the best team in regular season history with 73 wins. Unfortunately, Draymond Green got himself into a lot of trouble. Golden State won Game 4 to take a 3-1 series lead. However, after being entangled with LeBron James, Draymond Green swung his arm and appeared to make contact with James's groin. He was assessed a flagrant one for contact that was unnecessary and retaliatory. And because he had his fourth flagrant foul point, say that 3 times fast, he was suspended for game 5. And a lot of people said that was the turning point with Draymond being suspended for game 5 because of his technical fouls and his flagrant foul points. Basically, he was not there game 5. Cleveland won game 5 in Golden State. But Golden State had a chance to win game 6 in Cleveland. They failed. And then game 7, as we all know, LeBron's block and Iguodala and Kyrie Irving's 3-pointer fucked them over. However, Draymond didn't feel upset. And not too many fans actually blamed him. Some did, I think. In fact, when he got a triple-double in 2017, it was huge. It was the first in NBA history with fewer than 10 points scored. And I know that what you're thinking is like, wait a minute, a triple-double, isn't it supposed to be 10 points, 10 assists, 10 rebounds? Actually, no. Technically, it's if you have at least 10 points, you have 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 steals, or 10 blocks. There's 5 categories in which you can get a triple-double. So basically, Green scored 4 points, but got 12 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals. That counts as a triple-double. All that. It was actually the second in NBA history at that time with at least 10 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals. Alvin Robertson. So, woo! From the University of Arkansas, 1986 did that. However, Draymond Green did help Golden State claim their championship back from Cleveland and was named Defensive Player of the Year. So anyway, injuries would ruin him in the 2019 season. Well, he's won 3 titles. So anyway, Draymond Green wasn't really that injury prone in the 2019 finals. It was more Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson. But basically, Draymond did okay. Game 1 of the NBA Finals, he got a triple-double with 10 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds, although the Raptors won Game 1. In Game 6, he actually had another triple-double, 11 points, 19 rebounds, and 13 assists. But sadly, though, that was in a loss, and the Raptors clinched the title. He had 6 triple-doubles for the postseason, tying Magic for the second most in history in 1 year. Green signed a 4-year, $100 million contract extension to stay with the team, eschewing the potential for millions more if he was a free agent. So basically, $25 million a year. Unfortunately, Draymond Green, August 2020, was fined $50,000 for making statements that violated the anti-tampering rules. He was an analyst for a pregame show for TNT, and he said he wanted Devin Booker out of Phoenix, and it wasn't good for his career. And someone said, "Do you think he was tampering?" He said, "Maybe." Sometimes the league's anti-tampering rules are basically just pathetic. It's like, they want Devin Booker out of Phoenix and all that. The NBA overreacts sometimes. Draymond Green was part of the 2016 Olympic squad that went to Rio and got a gold medal. Not bad. So Draymond Green's done pretty well for himself. Prior to this year, he's played in 576 games. He only averages 9 points a game. That's amazing. 6.9 rebounds. It's like, wow, Draymond basically starts all these games, but he doesn't score a lot. He's more of a rebound and assist guy. In the playoffs, he's got 3 NBA titles. He's played 123 playoff games and only have had a points per game of 12.5. So, yeah. So, 3-time NBA champion, 3-time All-Star, 2-time All-NBA selection, second team in 2016, third team in 2017, Defensive Player of the Year in 2017. All that. Draymond Green is engaged to an actress, Hazel Renee, with whom he has 2 children. Draymond Green says he's a Christian and all that, and actually donated $3 million to Michigan State for athletics, which is pretty amazing. It was the biggest in history. Why can't Magic Johnson do that? He's an MSU alum. So anyway, Draymond Green is a very underrated player from the Golden State Warriors dynasty and all that. He doesn't have the same flair and panache as Kevin Durant, Stephen Curry, and Klay Thompson do from those rosters. But basically, he's like Andre Iguodala, Andrew Bogut, JaVale McGee, and a few others. Very underrated on the Golden State Warriors dynasty of the 2010s. I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.